pick up a truck. And go trucking. Hopefully it's not that adventurous, but it should be fun. Hey, check out my cameras on night mode. That's pretty cool. I turned the light on, but I don't have a dome light. Well, first pit stop. Look at that. Low and slow. She's doing fine. Absolutely doing fantastic, actually. So, a little rough when you hit the big bumps, but that'll smoothen out when we throw another K100 on its back. Anyways, I'll keep going. Well, here she is, guys. The next project. I know, I've got enough projects, but you can always have one more because it's all about saving that. The Aerodyne. So this one is a 1994 K100 Aerodyne, a little bit smaller sleeper than Kenny and K2, but it's got some issues. One, it's got a Series 60 in it with a bad injector, so it needs to be either one hole rebuilt or the engine rebuilt, and it's got a little bit of fire damage. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look really close, you can see where it got a little bit hot. So that is our biggest issue. So basically with this truck, it might be a donor chassis for Kenny's cab, or if we could save this cab, we'll save this cab. So, because at the end of the day, there's only so many K100 Aerodynes, and if you take a look, the interior is still there, albeit melted. So I'm thinking this front part, you might be able to clean everything up, but basically gut the back half and cut the roof off, find another cab, French in a piece, and that's the beauty of fiberglass, because you can just fiberglass it in. And if we can do that, we're going to do that. And if we can't, maybe we'll take the cab off and Kenny will get a red frame. I know, right? A red frame. And look at this. It's not even, I mean, okay, it's white, but it's not all white. I mean, it's white and red. It's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. Yeah. Actually, this grill surround's in way better shape than Kenny's, so. So yeah, 94 electronic engine. It's got a Detroit 60 series, so we haven't had a Detroit yet. So now's our time. And you know what? Doesn't look terrible. It's got pilot hub, so that's good. And it's got a red frame, so that's good. Fuel tanks are all there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of rust jacking, but you know what? It's a BC thing. Just can't seem to get away with it. So yeah, that's her. So now I've got a zip disc. I brought my ladder and we're gonna go up there. We're gonna cut whatever's left on the whale tail. Gonna take the stacks off, take the intake pipe off, and figure out if we're gonna load it frontwards or backwards. So anyways, here's number 6. Don't know what we're gonna call it yet though. It would be Kenny's back end, or maybe it'll be Resurrection or Phoenix, or I think I had a good one, but I can't remember what it is. Anyways, I better get to work. We did it! It's on there. And guess what? We measured it, and to the top of those marker lights-ish, it's 15 feet. And I have a 15-foot permit, so we are legal beagle to go home the same way we came. So yeah, now we just have another 9-hour drive north, and Andrea's with me, and we're gonna camp out in the single bunk tonight, so that should be interesting. But thanks, Walter.
You betcha.
For all your help.
It was a good time.
This is Walter. His brother was the owner of this truck. How long did you guys have it?
I think it was 2012. I think you got it.
Oh wow. Wow. Right on. Is there?
So we've had it for a little while.
Yeah.
Been dragging around with him, and he's sad to see it go, but it's going to a good home.
Yeah. 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 And the story, guys. Basically, we're in a Soyuz, and a Soyuz is, I don't know, kind of like a sun destination for BC. So it was in an RV storage lot, and somebody set fire to a pickup trying to scam on insurance, and it set fire to a boat that was parked beside the truck where it was stored, and the boat set the cab on fire. So it's got a 60 series with one bad hole. They had it parked because they were going to rebuild the engine, and the interior was mint, and yeah, no insurance. So Mike reached out and asked if I could was interested in taking it, and the only caveat is he doesn't want to see it go to the scrapyard. So I assured him that if I can save the cab, we're going to save the cab, and if we can't, it might get Kenny's cab or K2's cab. But we got to save the cab, because I mean, look at that. They just don't make any more Aerodynes. So
I think once it's cleaned up, it will be a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You'll get a way better look at it anyways once you get it home.
Yeah, open the doors, get the pressure washer in there, start ripping the burnt stuff out. And
yeah.
I was even thinking about, what if a guy took resin and just poured resin on the burnt part to seal it up until the guy replaces it. But
yeah, you can do that too.
But anyways, guys, I'll be asking for your opinion on the burnt fiberglass, and you know what? Might be looking for a part of a cab. And the beauty is it's fiberglass, so you know what, you can cut it, glue it back together, and that's the beauty of it. So
you make it a flat top.
Yeah. Well, we could make it a flat top, but then it would just be a flat top.
Yeah,
I mean, your truck's a flat top, but
it's nice with the extra bunk in there.
Yeah,
it gives you the room where you're not losing all your change out of your pocket every morning for your pants.
Yeah, right. So guys, behind us here is actually Walter's truck, and before we go, I want to show you his truck because it's pretty pimpin'. So yeah, check this out. So this is Walter's truck, and he low beds with it, and it is a Freightliner flat top. Like, look at these wheels, like, my God. It's got new 46,000 pound suspension, low bed ramps, just a beautiful low bed tractor. They just put some new straight pipes on it, and check these bad boys out. Yeah. So this to me is absolutely the bomb. Like, I would love to do this to low and slow. With those 315s on there, that just looks awesome.
It does.
Oh, and your it's all shiny now with the sun hitting.
Once the sun gets on it, it gets shiny and sparkly.
So guys, they just rock guarded the whole front of it, color matched, and I think that looks awesome. Next thing that's coming is they're going to do custom front bumper. Are you going to go with the square bumper again, Walter?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the square bumper with a toe pin.
Yeah.
I need something to be dragged, because I do a lot of logging too in the mud, and they drag me around. You can tell how it's already been pulled on a few times. Yeah, right. I have a nice 20-inch bumper at home with like 28 lights in it and lights up the side, but I'm scared to take it in the bush, so I took it off.
Yeah, no kidding. No, it's a beautiful low bed tractor though. Just beautiful. That's what I need to get one day, is some LED lights.
And I had to go with the heated. This year we were up in Cherryville, and every day it snowed, wet snow, and I had to go to the heated ones. I used to have the other ones. You're stopping every 5 minutes and wiping them off.
Yeah, those heated ones are just, yeah, they're a game changer. And if you see, guys, they got the lines through them, and that's the heating elements. Warranty's not quite as good on them as the non-heated, but
out here in the wet snow, you need them.
oh, yeah.
Once the snow dries up a bit, you're good, but
yeah,
that wet, right at the beginning of the year and the end of the year, you need the heated ones.
Well, there's nothing more important than being able to see. Which is why I wonder why wiring driving lights is such a big issue on new trucks.
See, I put my driving lights up.
Oh, yeah.
They work really good up there.
Yeah. They don't reflect back at all, or?
Nope. And then I have them on the stair too, so
oh, yeah.
On, it lights up the switchbacks in that way, and way better.
Yeah, and I would imagine you guys have lots of switchbacks here.
Yeah, we have a few.
Yeah. Yeah. Low and slow does not like switchbacks. He doesn't even like sharp turns. But that's okay. That's okay. We got short ones, you know, for the sharp turns. So, but anyways, I think it's time to get going. Sun's going down. It's getting dusk. Saturday night. Sounds like a perfect time to take an oversized load through the backwoods. Because, I mean, we are legal, but honest, we're legal. Bought a permit. It's all good. We bought a permit. So anyways, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks again, Walter.
You betcha.
Much appreciated. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you at home with no issues. So. Well, we're on our way. Just stop check. She's all tied down. Had one strap that the tail was waving, so I tied her back up. We're right on the money for height, which is perfect because we're not over. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This sucker's a little loud. But yeah, low and slow's earning her keep, and she's doing a great job so far. So now we just have a lovely 8.5, 9-hour drive home. Probably 9 hours. But I think we're gonna stop and have a nap somewhere along tonight. We'll see how that goes. Well, guys, we just stopped in Princeton, picked up some A&W. Apparently someone's having some bad luck with their car. Or he just turned the lights on to go get a burger. But yeah, check it out. Everything's tight, load is secure, life is good. So now we gotta see if this is gonna be parts truck or if it's gonna be, I don't know. I gotta find a name for it. It's been a long day. I don't know if you know. So anyways, I'm gonna start making miles, and Andrea's with me, so that sleeper, it's gonna be made for two tonight. Yeah. I might be curled up on the doghouse around a seat, but that's okay, because I'll probably sleep fine, because let me tell you, it was hot out there, and I worked my tail off, so. And shout out to Walter for all your help. Yeah, you guys are just amazing. Ames for Angelo, you guys are just top notch, so thanks for all your help, and yeah, let's make some miles and drink some coffee. Well, guys, first time ever sleeping in a sleeper. I've slept in trucks before, but usually across the seats on the floor, because I had self-loaders and I didn't have sleepers. And this is only a well, you know, it's only a single bunk, and Andrea's here, but we're sleeping head to foot, so I got her feet right here, but it's okay because they're wrapped up or whatever, and vice versa. So And we're tired. So anyways, guys, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. What time? Hopefully later. Hopefully I get a good 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. That'd be nice. But it was a long day, but it was a good day. So anyways, have a good night. See you in the morning, or I can have a good night and or something like that. Yeah. It's bedtime. I know that much. Cheers. Well, good morning, guys. You know what? It's 5:30 in the morning. And you know what? Didn't sleep terrible last night. Apparently being tired helps a lot. A little chilly though. There's actually frost on the inside of the window. But yeah, check it out. What a beautiful spot to spend the night. You know that? And then we're gonna get on the Coquihalla here in a little bit, which is a big 4-lane road, and it'll be nice because it's cooler. It's better for low and slow to do some working. Excuse me. But look at that. I'm excited to see what excuse me, guys. I'm excited to see what we can do with this one. It's needs some work, but the chassis looks good. You know, maybe move fuel tanks under the door. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but better get going because Andrea has to pee and she doesn't want to pee outside. I know. I told her I'd let her use my funnel. She didn't want to use my funnel. Can you believe that? I'd even pull out the bucket. She could sit on the bucket, pee at the bucket. But anyways, I better start making some miles and find a bathroom for her. to stop and show you guys the scenery. There's a reason why we call it beautiful British Columbia, I tell ya. And it's because we've got some of the finest Cabovers. I'm just kidding, but it's doing good. It's doing good. Actually, it's doing excellent. Super, super excellent. But, yeah. I wonder if a guy could just put some more resin on that and send it. But, yeah. Anyways, I had to stop and show you guys why they call it beautiful British Columbia. It's pretty. Yeah, not gonna lie. Makes me really appreciate paying all the taxes we do. Just kidding. I don't like the taxes at all. There's a backdrop for you. Well, we stopped at the Tesla charging station so I can charge my batteries. No, not with the Tesla charger, but with Starbucks. You guys didn't really think I was gonna try and plug it in, did you? No. I'm telling you. I think I might name this truck Smokey. Just a thought. Smokey the Bear. Smokey the, what's the opposite of bear? What would be the version of truck for bear? Well, Smokey and the Bear. And...
Wasn't it Smokey and the
Well,
Bandit?
usually it's, call it Bandit.
But it's Smokey, it's not Bandit.
It's true. How was your sleep last night?
It was fine.
See, it's fine. Bathroom facilities are not swell though, which is part of why we're going to Starbucks. Okay, Starbucks. The drive-thru's open, but it's closed inside. The wife just wants to go pee and get her latte, spadafe, oatmeal, whatever. So, Starbucks, you failed us. Yeah, a little disappointed. So don't bother stopping at Starbucks in Quesnel. Not unless you want to be disappointed. You know what? Maybe we'll go to Tim Hortons. Except she won't drink Tim Hortons, so. You're failing us, Starbucks. I mean, I could try going through drive-through. I'm only 15 feet tall. What's the worst that could happen? Get stuck, get on the news. I could be famous, but not for the right reasons. All right, let's go. I'll just write them down. Well, we're gonna weigh this sucker. Scale's closed, by the way. It's Sunday, which is good. Just in case we're not legal, but we're all permitted up, so it's all good. So, axle number 1. Oh yeah, lighter than a popcorn fart. 5710, 5720, 5710 kilograms. This is kilograms, guys. Go ahead. Put the old duals on. And stop. $13,320. Perfect. We are all legal beagle. That's right. The weights are good. And legally, this has got a 14 front, so I could go to, what is it, 7,300, 7,200 kilograms, 14,000 pounds, 14,600 I think actually. And on the drives, I can go to 17,000 kilograms, which is, I don't know what that is, like what, 40,000 pounds or something like that. So anyways, we're all good. I got a permit for this too, which I've said multiple times. So, oh, and Andrea got her Starbucks. So apparently the Safeway has Starbucks too. So Safeway, thanks for having a Starbucks and no lineups. So anyways, only have an hour and 15 minutes to home. So let's get rolling. Grind some gears. Well, try not to grind some gears. I'm kind of curious if you guys can hear how noisy it is in here. maybe if I put some kill mat in the sleeper and a little more insulation, that would make it better. So, yeah. Oh yeah, now it's good. I'm actually really impressed with these cameras. You know what? They have been really, really handy. I don't know that I really need the forward-facing one, but I'm curious to pull the memory card out and see what the recording is like. You know, because I set it on, I think, a 10-second or a 10 millisecond refresh rate or something like that, so it'll probably be like a little bit lippy, but I mean, gosh, well, just take a look at it. It's kind of nice for the passenger, well, actually it's not kind of nice, it's super nice for the passenger side there to be able to glance back, and I can tell if someone's there, like, you know, when we're in the city it'll be really good, but it's also good for when I want to see how close I'm getting to something like the white line. But anyways, really happy I put those cameras on, and yeah, you know what, if you'd like to try some out, just check out the comments below, and there'll be a link to them on Amazon, so go check them out. Alright guys, we're coming up to the lowest overpass, the railway overpass, which is why we can't be any taller than 15 feet, so I'm going to slow right down, put my four-ways on, and it'll be fine, but just to be on the safe side, we'll go slow. Well, we made her, guys. That's it. Smokey is home. I don't know if we're gonna call it Smokey, but it was a good trip. You know what? 800 kilometers, 500 miles over the Coquihalla, the highway through hell. And Low and Slow did fantastic. Never got hot. Temperatures were good. Everything was good. Yeah, really pleased with Low and Slow. So now I just got to get Low and Slow some aluminum front wheels, maybe tiddling them up a little bit more, because you know what, he's my go-to rig for bringing this stuff home. But yeah, couldn't be happier. Everything worked out great. So now the big question, do we save this cab or do we swap out the cab? We're gonna have to bring it in, do some investigating. I don't know if that's a bumper adapter or what that is, but there she is. 60 series, needs rebuilding. Doesn't look too bad. There's definitely rust. Truck's been sitting for a bunch of years. Guessing that's a 12,000 pound front with just the two springs, but you can tell she's a Detroit because she's a little oily. Wonder what that is. Oh, that's an alcohol sniffer. But yeah, this is the best part. 10 stud pilot hub. Gotta love the pilot hub. You know, frame's in decent shape. It's yeah, it's been repainted once and sandblasted, so that's good. Not a lot of rust jacking. It's got a transmission. Fuel tanks look decent. Curious if oh yeah, you can see right there that this has been changed once, and there was some corrosion underneath it, but this one's got a bit of a dent. It's got a dinger, but maybe we'll put fuel tanks under the cab so we can have her stretched out, and take those chain hangers off and spin them around. Maybe sandblast the frame. But yeah, she's a working project. It's you know, usual thing, corroded aluminum mounts, a little bit different fifth wheel. Doesn't look bad though. Like, look at that diff. Diff looks decent. She's not all rusty. Well, except for that shock. That shock has some issues, and there is some rust jacking. So yeah, that's significant. But it's nothing I'm not used to. At the end of the day, just strip it apart, paint it, put her back together. So but let's go around to the fireside. This tire's a little burnt, but they still hold air. And got some 6-inch straight pipes. Shout out to Walter. They're off of his Freightliner cab over there, and he's like, you know what, you need some stacks for stubby. And I was like, yeah, I could use some stacks. So he handed them down to me. So thanks, Walter. I can't wait to stick them on. And look at that. So you can still see a little bit of the white. I think the hottest part was right here where the flames were coming off the boat that was beside this. You know, that aluminum panel is definitely going to have to be changed. But now, you guys that know fiberglass, can a person like sand this down, like sand the burnt stuff off if there's fiberglass underneath it that's not bad, and just resin over it? Because that's what I'm wondering. So let me know in the comments what you think we can do to fix that fiberglass. And once we get her off the trailer, we'll go inside, we'll pull the panels out, see if the fiberglass is damaged on the inside as well, or if it's just surface damage from the fire. And yeah, we'll figure out which truck's getting loving next. Or maybe, if the cab's too bad, maybe we put K2's cab on it. There's an option. So many options. But then if I have to pull the frame apart on this one because of rust jacking, then I might as well finish that one first. But anyways, lots of fun projects. Stay tuned. 3 K100s in the fleet now. Where do we put Kenny's cab on? We could do that. We could put Kenny's cab on it. Because Kenny needs a stretch out. So put Kenny's cab on that one. Put these wheels and tires on K2. Oh yeah, we got options. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe and the bell, and stay tuned for the next one. Cheers. Thanks for watching. It's greatly appreciated.